Hi, my name is Jennifer Prestimone. I'm a clinical aromatherapist, herbalist, health and mindset coach. I am the CEO of my two companies, GenSense Inc. and GenSense Aromaversity, and I'm so excited that I will be celebrating my 20-year anniversary this year. I started obviously 20 years ago, and my company evolved into a couple different divisions. So for people who wanted to work with me, I created aromatherapy custom blending and formulation services. I have an online product store where I do my signature blends and my herbs. And I also do private coaching with my signature program that I created with Haley, my Design, Align, and Shine Empowerment Coaching Program. Also, for people who want to learn with me, I have a professional aromatherapy certification school. So I do various certifications with essential oils and herbs for health and wellness professionals. So I just want to share with you a little bit about what I got out of working with Haley because, I started 20 years ago. I had a brick and mortar store. I sold it to pursue more of my aromatherapy passion full time. That kind of took me into a caretaker direction. I had to step out of the marketplace. I had to step out of my business and start taking care of both parents and my grandfather. And through that process, of course, it pulled me out of my business. And so I lost my connection with myself. I lost the connection with the whole industry. And then when I got back, I did lose my father. I lost my grandfather, and I still do caretaking with my mom. But I was able to get back into my business. And when I did that, I realized that the whole marketplace had changed. The way people do business, the way people engaged with businesses, customer habits, client habits changed. And so I found myself in this huge learning curve, trying to figure out, where do I stand right now? Where is my business? And how do I make it relevant and current? I was struggling. I was in a very dark place because, of course, I'm coming off of, family situations and caretaker situations, getting my life back on track. And it was just such a struggle. I felt like I just couldn't do it by myself. It was the more I learned, the more things changed. And so Haley had popped up on my radar, and I really watched her for a few months. I watched how other people talked about her and engaged with her. And then I finally made the decision to do a discovery call, not expecting to sign up with her at all. But just to see what services, like it sounds like she really might get me. So what services, what is this all about? So after talking with her, I did actually sign on the spot because I really felt she understood my struggles. She understood what my needs were. And not only that, she had a plan. I talked to her and she had this plan and a system to get me where I wanted to be, to get me out of the funk that I was in and get me where I needed to be. So I took the leap. I chose to invest in her. I chose to invest in myself, most importantly. And that was February 2020. So a couple years ago. And I spent that year learning and regrouping and regaining my confidence and innovating my company and just really getting a handle on who I was right now, what I wanted, why I wanted it, and where I wanted to go. And then in 2021, I was ready to hit the ground running, and I did. I had the most incredible year. I hit a record 6-figure year that I had never reached before. I would not have been able to do that if I didn't have Haley's guidance, if I didn't have her tools and her systems, and more importantly, her mentoring support. I love that one-on-one support. I love the group support that we got. It was this community and really kind of gave me the momentum and the motivation to keep building and keep going at it. So she helped me not only get out of my comfort zone, but to feel comfortable outside of my uncomfort zone. And now I love being there because it's where I meet the most amazing people. I experience the most amazing opportunities, and I grow the most. Because when I started 20 years ago, as my business grew, I was a leader. I was always leading the pack. And it was very uncomfortable for me not to be leading the pack, but to trying to find my way through the pack. And through Haley's guidance and support in her systems, I was able to find my stride again. I mean, it gave me not only my business back, it gave me my life back. And so I'm looking forward to this coming year because my goal is to do more than double what I did last year. And I know that I can do it because I've already got a plan. I'm putting all of Haley's little, systems into play. So I know that I'm really going to be able to do that. And, the big win for me is, like I said, not only my business, but really discovering myself and appreciating and honoring myself through this process. I am so grateful to me for, pushing through that hesitation and the skepticism that I had. And I really decided to make that decision to hire a coach. But specifically, I'm just so blessed that I chose Haley. She changed my life. She changed my business forever, and I'm still a client of hers. I'm still working with her 2 years later, continuously reaching new goal milestones every month. So I really encourage you to connect with her, to really listen to her. I've seen and I've taken numerous other programs, past and present. I do look around to see, hey, is there something else going on out there? And when I'm looking at it and I see it, I'm like, oh my gosh, Haley already has that built into her program. She has it all built into one, like all of these different philosophies and tools and all of these things. Just the whole psychology behind it. She has it in her program. And not only does she have it in her program, she has it like an organized journey, which I really appreciated. So I didn't have to piece and part that stuff together. I didn't have to waste time figuring out, because for me, trying to figure it out took so much time, cost me so much money, and created so much stress. So with Haley, she gets you moving, she gets you building momentum right from the start, which is what I needed. And so I really hope that you get into her program and you check out her program, and I wish you the same success in your life and in your business that I'm having. So thank you guys, and good luck with everything.